And my heart started beating really fast, and then I started reading, the description and what they wanted, and they needed somebody with real estate and property management backgrounds. I'm telling you, I'm starting to get just excited thinking about it because I was overwhelmed. And I knew it was for me. I knew that that's where I needed to be. So I joked earlier and said I stalked them, but I really did. Immediately I had to go to see this place. And so I drove down, and they were still, wrapping up construction. And so I was peering in the windows and just getting so excited. And I thought, I've got to be a part of it. I didn't care how I was going to be a part of it. I just wanted to. So I got in the interview, and right away it just started perfectly going along as planned. And I remember in the interview, I told them, I said, truly, it doesn't matter if I want to be the director, I want to be a part of it, but it doesn't matter what part. I'll be a volunteer, I'll be a coordinator, whatever, just whatever you need. Because this is so needed in Memphis. I mean, there's, we have these wonderful facilities for children, cancer, that are going through cancer, but there wasn't any for adults. And it's much needed, and having come from it just so recently, I knew how important it is, and I knew what the possibilities emotionally, because cancer is as much emotional, if not more, as it is physical. You're questioning everything. Your body has, in your mind, your body's failed you, and it's completely out of your control, and your life is in other people's hands at that point. And so you're just really leaning on your family and the doctors and whatever you are spiritually. I mean, but you're leaning on others because you don't have control. There's not a pill that you can take to make it all go away.
That's the only thing. You got to go through that for real. Is people kind of use that term on the way through it, is to go through it so lightly. But when you're diagnosed with cancer, that truly is a statement that people have to take to heart. And when you were going through, and like you said, you had a support system. You had your family and people were neighbors and friends. They just rallied around you. But the sad part is, and if people would just call the American Cancer Society, you hear that's like almost a rarity for people to have that kind of support. So, and then you hear about Harrah's Hope Lodge, who is right there with the person, that they are not alone. And so now you can truly make a difference, and you wanted to know how you could give back and pay it forward. And it's almost like it was created for your story to be attached to this, and I mean, I get deep like that sometimes. When
but that's how I feel.
I believe about divine opportunities and ordered footsteps and being in position. And so, although I don't know, I have not been diagnosed with cancer, and I just can't imagine what it feels like to be told that. But I would hope that I would want to go through it so I can help somebody else through it, because I have experienced the death of a child, and what has happened in my life, I didn't know anybody at first who lost a child, and he died from a seizure. Then now I'm paying it forward, because I meet people all the time, that I'm able to, hopefully I've been able to pour into their lives and to share, because it's so new, and you think, what do I do?
That's right. And that's what happens. I really do think that's why we go through struggles in our life, so that we can get prepared to be able to help somebody else when it does, come up. And so it's happened in my life before, but never to this magnitude. And there's no way to put into words when a guest comes in. And it doesn't have to be breast cancer. I mean, that's my connection. But let's say that a guest comes in, and I'll let them know, if it's appropriate, I'll let them know that I'm a cancer survivor myself. And you can honestly watch and see them sort of the wall kind of come down, because they're thinking, they're so nervous and they're so scared, and then they see, okay, she made it. I can make it. I can do this.
She's on the other side now.
I don't have to say anything except that I'm a cancer survivor, and they see, okay, and it was just 2 years ago. It's not like it was a long time ago. I mean, I had chemo, I lost my hair. I can relate in many different ways, and I get it. Just like all the other the guests and the caregivers that are there, we all get each other.
You get it.
Yeah, we
and
all.
And you realize that, you just don't know where a person is mentally, spiritually, or physically at that moment. So it's important. You always talk about how important you tell your staff, your part-timers, to be loving, to be on target with, because it's about them.
Right.
It's not about us at that time. And because you don't know. You know, they could go to a treatment fine when they leave, and then who knows what happens along the way, and then you got to come back and deal with somebody who's, you know, life is happening to them too, or they just had a bad day. But we sign on for that to say, I'm going to be the strength. While I'm here, I'm going to be stronger, and it's about them. And I just can only imagine how it feels to come home every day to you guys at Harrah's Hope Lodge.
I know.
Wow.
It's wonderful. It really, there's no words to tell you how grateful I am and how blessed that I am to be a part of it. And, you know, I just hope that, you know, obviously it's my hope that everyone knows about the Hope Lodge and no one misses the opportunity, you know, if they're coming to Memphis to get treatment, that they can not just stay somewhere for free, but have that experience. It's much more than just a stay. You know,
it's home, it's a village, it's friends and family, it's people who know you and love you anyway.
That's right.
Or just because. So I want people, what's your website? Because I want people to really find out about it, because maybe you don't know anybody now, or maybe it's not you or somebody you know outside, but who knows what may happen tomorrow with someone who may call you and say, hey, do you know a place? And then we can say, and I can certainly say now, hey, call Kim over at Harrah's Hope Lodge.
I know.
Because it's free stay. You get a referral service to, you know, how it gets you in.
It's a simple process.
Yeah, but they are the most loving people on the earth here in Memphis, Tennessee at the Harrah's Hope Lodge.
That's right.
So what's your website?
The website is www.cancer.org, and then they can just look up, just type in Memphis Hope Lodge.
Okay.
And it will go right to us. You can take a virtual tour and see it, and then the phone number is 901-524-5500. Okay,
901-524-5500. And that's the number to call and get information, or even to volunteer. Or
absolutely, and we do always need volunteers. We need anybody who wants to volunteer at the front desk, answer phones, help check people in, drive the shuttle. Always need shuttle drivers, and also people who want to provide a dinner or a game night or a movie night, or, you know, lunch, or baking cookies.
I want to get involved. I've been looking for a place. I've been thinking, what can I do to help? And now here we have a place to help. And you know what? I'm feeling like I might have to come and volunteer. I'm good on phones. I'll come and answer the phones for you.
Come on. You would be great.
So when we talk about volunteers, is there a length of time that you want them to commit to, or you just take, if they got an hour here, an hour there, come, you know, stuff some envelopes, you know, everybody has some kind of gift that they can help out with.
That's right. They just let us know what their interests are, and we can lend that to, you know, whatever our needs are. So it's endless. The opportunities are endless with what they can do. So they just need to call us.
That is so good. And I like how you say you wait for the opportune time to share your story, so you don't feel like I got to tell everybody, or it's needed. And I love the fact, and I hope that people understand Harrah's Hope Lodge is for adults. It's for adults who are going through cancer treatment.
That's right.
Wow, I love that. And it's free. Oh my goodness, I can't say that enough. And so we gave out the phone number, and we gave out the website, and what are hours, operation hours, that people will be able to volunteer within these certain hours?
We open at 8 a.m. Monday through Sunday, and the desk closes at 10 p.m. You can always leave a number. Leave a message and we can call you back. But the address is 718 Union Avenue, right next door to Sun Studios. So somebody has pinned the phrase that it's the corner of hope, because it was hope for, you know, all those singers back in the 50s. You know, the Elvis and the Jerry Lee Lewis. It was, you know, so it was a big deal for them back then, and it really is a lot of hope going on there. So
that's awesome. The corner of hope.
That's right.
In downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, Kim, so much. You've been so inspirational for me, and to hear you share your personal story and how you use that in your professional life. I think that's huge, and it just shows your character and your heart, and I just commend you for what you're doing, and I will come volunteer. And thank you all so much for watching On Cable tonight. I'm your host, Loretta McNary. As always, think positive, dream big dreams, help someone along the way, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.